How to make money on Instagram and my meeting with Grant Cardone. What up guys, Ben Oberg here, back with another video. Really good stuff today. We're gonna talk about how to make money on Instagram, some new techniques and strategies that you can use going into 2020 that will also work throughout the year in 2020 if you're trying to make money on Instagram. Now, throughout this video, a couple things are actually gonna happen. There's gonna be 2 codes that pop up and I'm gonna be doing a giveaway, okay? So what you have to do is stick around, watch the video through its entirety. There's gonna be a couple codes that pop up. Each one is gonna be 4 digits and they'll pop up maybe a little bit from now and then towards the end of the video as well, okay? What you have to do is comment the codes in order and the numbers that you see, drop it in the comments below and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Now I'm just gonna pick a random winner. I'll reply to your comment, I'll have you email me and I'm gonna send you $100 or maybe a course or something like that. It's gonna be a really good prize involved. Now, to be able to be one of the winners, what you have to do is watch this video through its duration, look for those codes popping up and just simply comment the codes in the order that you see them, make sure the number's in the correct order and make sure you subscribe to the channel. So without further ado, now that you know about the awesome giveaway, gonna be giving away some cash, all right? We're gonna talk about some strategies for you to be able to make money with Instagram. And I'm also gonna talk to you a little bit about my meeting with Grant because I just got back from that. That was really exciting. And we'll talk about that a little bit here. So Ben Oberg here, a multiple 7-figure earner with online business. I've been able to create a full-time income while working part-time from wherever I want in the world, wherever I want, with whoever I want, at any time that I want because of Instagram. This app has been amazing. You've got over 1 billion people using it, more people joining every single day, and it's so underutilized. There's so many people that are on this platform that do not know how to make money on Instagram, and there's so many consumers that shop on Instagram. So before I get into strategies, I wanna tell you guys why this works so well, okay? For people that own businesses that are advertising on Instagram and Facebook, statistically, 70% of their sales come from Instagram. So what that means is there's more consumers, regardless of the industry. There's people that are shopping for beauty products. There's people that are shopping for gadgets like fidget spinners. There's people that are looking for phone cases. There's people that come to Instagram to look at cool shoes or get inspired for different types of outfits and casual wear or professional wear. There's people that come to Instagram to look at jewelry or makeup and end up shopping through Instagram and buying those products. There's other people that are looking on Instagram for information about finance, about real estate. There's other people that come on Instagram to be inspired about the next home they'd like to purchase. Then they end up getting in touch with the realtor and the realtor makes money with Instagram. So the point is, there's a huge opportunity on Instagram, but very few people are monetizing it and taking advantage of it. And I believe the problem is because most people that are teaching Instagram have cultured you, and this is not your fault, but they've cultured you to worry about likes and comments, which doesn't equate to money at all. My Instagram account makes me multiple 5 figures per month, regardless of how many comments or likes I get, because I'm networking. I have a very strong relationship with the people that do follow me, and I have cultivated a lot of high-level people that have multiple 6 figures, that are 7, 8-figure earners and have huge net worths. So who I'm breeding through what I call my monetization message are a type of clientele that are always coming to me, want to do business with me, know I operate at a very high level, know my network is at a very high level, and they've got 20, 50, 80 grand at a time to spend. So when my products are usually in the $1,000 all the way up to $25,000 range, it's not hard for them to spend. The strategies that I'm gonna be going over with you today are gonna help you regardless if you're brand new, if you're just getting started on Instagram, if you have an account but you haven't been able to monetize it, we're gonna cover all of that. So do not go anywhere. Before we jump into this, make sure you smash that like button and once again be looking about for those giveaways and those codes that are popping up so you could possibly be one of the winners. Now, what I'm gonna do really quick is, I got home at 3 a.m. last night from Grant's. I had to drive 350 miles. It was fun. And what you just saw there was me drinking English breakfast tea with a little bit of cream in it, taking my Invisalign out because it stains the Invisalign, and highly unprofessional, okay? So the first thing, when it comes to making money on Instagram, you have to decide, and I've talked about this before, do you wanna be a repost account? Do you wanna be a personal brand? Which direction do you want to go? Or do you want to be an informational account, like an infographic account, okay? So you have to decide that in advance, okay? Here's what I will tell you in order: personal brands, information accounts, repost accounts. In that order are the most monetizable. If you want to learn how to make money on Instagram, personal brands, in other words, businesses, are always going to make the most money. Personal brands, okay? Personal branded businesses. The second biggest income level is going to be for those informational accounts, those infographics, where you are providing information about accounting, about tax, about finance, about real estate, about infrastructure, about business development, about affiliate marketing, okay? About social media branding, whatever it is. The third most monetizable, in other words, the least monetizable, are repost accounts, because they are the epitome of Instagram. They're really easy to grow. There's tons of people doing that, and you have to really go the extra mile to be different. And you have to think about it, like, people buy products from people that they know and trust, all right? And if there's nobody in the account to know or trust, and people don't know who you are, and it's just some random ghost that's always making these pictures and these captions and stuff, there's a lack of credibility there. So when you give a call to action to buy something, whether it's e-commerce or an affiliate product or whatever, you can make sales, and you most definitely will make sales if you're consistent at it, 100%. But you don't stand as big of a chance to have the highest ROI possible because you're hiding behind the scenes. All right, this is sales. Put your selling shoes on, get in front of the camera, and start making content. And if you're not gonna do that, go the information, the infographic type of account, all right? I feel like I said that word, infographic. And let me tell you what I mean by that, okay? So I am going to screen share with you guys. I'll show you what I mean. An infographic would look something like this picture. Hold please. This picture right here, okay? This is a carousel. It says saving money is lazy. You will lose 1.5% each year to inflation, okay? You're not making your money work for you. Get money, invest it, cash flow it, repeat. And then at the end of this is like a psychological thing. Anybody that's gone through the carousel and stuck to this point is going to listen to what I have to say. So when I say follow at Ben Oberg and learn how he is cash flowing his money, and anyone can do this, all right, people follow, people stay more engaged to the content, they engage on it more. Informational accounts like that work pretty well. You guys have seen me talk about a few different pages before, but look at the money making page, all right? Informational account, I even do influencer promotions on here. Little secret here with this, guys. If you want to increase your engagement on Instagram, you can do congruency influencer marketing. This is where I'll have my media team create infographics specifically branded to a particular account. So it blends in. It doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. Like, look at this. This is a horrible post for them to do. That's why it only has 281 likes and 6 comments. Now the post that I gave them has 1,468 likes and 51 comments. It was posted 12 hours ago, all right? Like, it'll definitely reach the same level of engagement that his other posts have because I've made it congruent. And so when his people see that and are used to seeing a particular message, I'm conveying and having him post the exact type same thing. And then at the same time, they're coming over following me and I'm getting traffic. I'm having them click my links. I'm having them buy my products, okay? So that's just a little bonus tip. Informational accounts are pretty good though, all right? Because they have a high level of intellect. They typically attract monetizable followers and they're not tire kicker 17-year-olds that couldn't finance a watermelon, all right? If you're finding this video valuable so far, please make sure you smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you subscribe. I'm always dropping content every single day on how to grow your brand, monetize, learn those sales skills, be able to create high converting sales funnels, acquire clients at a product. I'm teaching the 7-figure secrets. I've hit multiple 7. I want to teach you guys how to do the same thing. Once again, stop worrying about the likes and the comments. That doesn't equate to dollars. The average influencer makes less than $60,000 per year. I make that in a week. Okay, do not learn from somebody. Do not get your information from somebody teaching you Instagram that's focused on likes and comments. That will not equate to income. You need to learn how to build a loyal following, cultivate a message, and monetize that message to people that actually want to work with you, do business with you, buy your products or your services, regardless of if that's e-com, a personal brand, or a repost account. Once again, in order, personal brands always make the most money, followed by informational accounts, followed by repost accounts. Think about it. If you are in the, let's just say luxury, okay, L-U-X-U-R-Y, and you have an account that's like, let's just see, luxury glitch. How are you gonna monetize that? Like, you can't. Like, here's a keychain for your car. You cannot monetize it other than dinky little $10 shout outs here and there. Same with travel. Like, of course, it's easy, it's addictive to grow a travel or a luxury, but you're gonna get a bunch of 13 to 18 year olds and 18 to 24 year olds that don't have money, that are broke. You're not generating any intellect. There's no brand message there. Like, what are you gonna do with that? It's like a dead end. It's like jacking off on a palm tree. Like, why the fuck would you even do that? It makes no sense, okay? Versus an account like the money making page, which is actually putting some content, putting some time into their content, really developing a message. Their biggest audience is 25 to 34, a little bit higher level intellect, a little bit more money in that audience, can monetize through affiliate offers, can make money on Instagram with their own digital products, can do paid campaigns where you're literally getting paid to do campaigns a month at a time for people like me that want to pay and get some of this guy's following over to my page. Plus, he actually has kind of branded himself. So he has his personal account plugged in here, and he's building it up. So it's a creative way of being able to make money, all right? If you're doing a repost, like let's just say it's travel, oh, travel, like what are you gonna do? Recommend a hotel to somebody and hope that you make money somehow? Like, great, 4.8 million. At this point, absolutely, you can be making money because the hotels, those type of businesses are gonna pay you big money to post their stuff. But at the end of the day, it really is looky-loos that are just like, oh my gosh, honey, let's go to Paris, that'd be so great. And they make like $1,500 a month, couldn't even afford one plane ticket there. Okay, so you have to generate intellect. I suggest if you wanna be able to make more money on Instagram, that you choose which route you wanna go down. Personal, info, repost. Personal is gonna make the most, personal and business is gonna make the most, info is gonna make second most, repost gonna make the last, gonna make the least, okay? Now, before we get into some of the biggest strategies I wanna share for making money on Instagram, check it out, all right? I just got back from GC's. That was a blast. So, I took a bunch of videos and stuff. Captain Ryan was in there teaching. This is really, really cool to hear from him. There's Grant right there. Grant made fun of the fact that I had loafers. And he's like, man, where'd you come from? I was like, Boise. He's like, you didn't get on that plane with loafers, Mr. Boise loafer boy. He starts singing. I was like, Grant, you should probably stick to real estate, right? And he's like, Mr. Loafer boy. Because in Miami, it is humid and it was like 80, 82 degrees. I'm diving down in my notebook right there, taking notes. Got to talk to Grant, got to go inside the Cardone zone. That was really cool because actually the live shows that we're gonna be doing here on YouTube, they're gonna be getting a lot more interactive, and I just put money into all the production equipment. Soren's gonna be coming out, we're gonna be live streaming, have a switcher, be operating from 2 different cameras. It's gonna be really cool. So, oh yeah, and then I got the guys there, oh my gosh, Brian Rand and Todd Stroud, all right? So Todd, shorter guy on the right, he is head of Grant's sales team. And then Brian is one of the sales guys, one of the top sales guys. Brian's doing about, I think, 600 a year, something like that. I don't know what Todd does. Todd started there when they only had 3 guys. And they actually wanted to hire me, but I'm like, if I had my own company, hands down, I'd be there, 100%. I freaking love you guys. So that was a great environment to be in. Had lots of fun there. It was really cool. There's Sherry. Sherry's awesome. So shout out to Sherry. Hey, make sure you go follow Sherry Innes on Instagram. You'll find her. 10X movement. Appreciate that, guys. So here, let me get into some of the final tricks here that I want to help you guys out with when it comes to making money on Instagram, okay? I really want you guys to be consistent at it. Don't make it a short-term game, all right? Think about it this way. If you're starting an account out, what value are you gonna be able to provide, okay? People are gonna be consuming your content. How can you put out a valuable message through the content and in the captioning, through how you engage with the followers, with the audience, in your stories, in your polls, in your quizzes, in your questions, networking and replying to comments, responding to people in DMs? How are you gonna convey a consistent, valuable message where people are starting over time? It snowballs, okay? And as it snowballs, you create more income. You understand what I'm saying? How are you gonna put out a valuable message that people want to connect with you on, where you position yourself as an expert, regardless if it's a personal brand, a business, a repost account, or an information account, okay? How are you gonna position that? How are you gonna articulate that? That should be your thought day one, out of the gate, along with the username, your logo, your bio, and the highlights of your bio, like what you want it to say, okay? When you come to my bio, it says something like entrepreneur, investor, business builder, all right? Because that's what I do. I'm an entrepreneur, I invest, and I help people build businesses, okay? You know what I'm about when you read my bio, and it's all articulated in the content, all right? And people are striking up conversation with me. People are networking. Ben, what do you think about this? I'm closing deals. You gotta have that vision from day one. It's called an MEG, a monetization endgame. So you go, here's what I'm gonna do, here's my niche, here's my vision, here's the message I'm gonna convey. You're gonna put it out there, consistently put it out there. Now next, look for patterns. Okay, look for patterns. Which pieces of your content, which ways do you articulate it that people seem to like and comment on the most? Use that engagement as a leverage to increase the quality of your content and continue putting that message out there. So you snowball faster, all right? By the time the snowball hits the bottom of the hill, you're making 5 figures per month, all right? You gotta be consistent and do not make it a small short-term game. The last thing I'm gonna say, I don't want a single one of you guys on here subscribe to my channel if you are not willing to invest in your business, okay? Dig out of your pockets, dig deep. Don't stay so small. You guys are sitting here going, oh, I shouldn't invest in my business. I only wanna spend $10. I don't have the money. Go get the money. You should not be in business. You should not be trying to make money if you're not serious about investing money to be able to make more, okay? This is serious. I didn't get to 7 figures by staying small and not investing. I spend thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars per month on advertising. 30, 40 grand, we'll probably spend $100,000 this month on advertising. Okay, you guys need to start getting in that mind frame because you just start adding zeros. You're thinking $10,000, $100,000 right now. Here's the reality. When you learn how to invest $1,000 and get an ROI out of it, you repeat it. That's why I have so many people come to me, get my Instagram mastery class, because the ROI that they're seeing the other students producing is phenomenal. They know that if they invest with me and work with me and go through the Instagram mentorship program, they know that if they do the work and they listen and they show up, they ask questions, everybody's gonna be able to make an income with it, all right? And they're gonna take that knowledge, that information that they learned from me, they're gonna reinvest the money that they make with it to scale up more. And once you find that success, you repeat it. You don't go out and try other different things. You repeat that activity that just got it, that enabled you to make money on Instagram, and you run with it and you scale it up. And all of a sudden, your mindset now is like, oh, $10. Now it becomes 1,000, then it becomes, shit, it doesn't matter because I know every 10,000 I spend on Instagram with influencers, running ads. You know you're gonna acquire customers at a profit, you're gonna go back and do it again. And pretty soon there's this dial you can turn up and you can keep scaling. That's how I would recommend you start making money on Instagram. Appreciate you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing who won, and if you wanna pick your copy up, if you wanna get your spot on the Instagram Mastery web class, start learning from me, make sure you register, click the link in the description. I have included that because I want you guys to be able to get started on the right foot. If you wanna learn how to make money on Instagram, start here, get the web class, register, make sure you have a pen and a piece of paper, block out a couple hours, show up. This will be the financial change for the rest of your future. This is gonna be the turning point for you to get your business to the next level. Register for the web class. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.